Hello.
Welcome to
Yarns
from the South.
Didn't quite read the script there.
The auto cue didn't come up properly.
No.
My name's Vanessa.
And I'm Steve.
And we are a knitty, spinny, crafty podcast coming to you all the way from the bottom of the South Island in New Zealand.
In Invercargill. Google it.
Google it. You'll be disappointed. No, I shouldn't say that. I love living in Invercargill. We rock. Anyway, how have you been? Good.
We're in a different location.
As you might be able to tell from the background, it's the school holidays and I'm off with the kids, so we were able to come here rather than Sue's place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's July. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoop-de-whoop. Don't know what that bang was.
I don't know what that noise was. There are no children here currently.
They're on the streets.
They're on the streets. So I don't know what that noise was, but that's okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna thank you. Just a shout out to all our viewers. Shout out. Makes me sound like some kind of
hello,
some kind of like some kind of Ibiza DJ from the 90s. That's who I'm encompassing. So hello to all our viewers. And just a reminder to keep liking and subscribing. And
thanks for all the comments.
Yeah, thanks very much.
From the last episode. That was really cool. I feel really awkward right now.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Should we just jump straight into things?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
FOs?
Yeah, well, I just thought I would mention just really quickly what I'm wearing. Again, I don't usually wear hand knits, and I'm even in my own home, but it's still quite a warm day. But anyway, I am wearing a knit that I made some time ago. This is a bit awkward, but this is what it looks like.
Bye-bye.
This is the Shifted by Justina Lakuska. I didn't say that properly and I'm really sorry. So I made this back in lockdown 2020. Yeah. And it's made out of Revive Designs 4-ply. And I remember when I was making it, it was the hardest part because it's bottom up, and so the hardest part was casting on and making sure I had the right amount of stitches and then making sure that they weren't twisted, because you've got to cast on quite well. For me, it's quite a substantial amount, and yeah, I remember that being the hardest part, and then from there it was just plain sailing. So anyway, that's. Are you wearing any hand knits?
No. I'm just,
no.
No. Oh, I'm wearing some socks.
Oh yeah.
I'm not getting my leg up.
You're not?
No. But that's also Revive. In fact, I think, look, it's the same colour.
Oh my God! I'm going to get up there.
Yeah, you must have given me
I think I did,
yeah.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
We're matching.
Oh, cute.
Matchy.
I don't often wear these because actually the dye comes out.
Yes, I know. That's what I find here. Not begging anybody, but yes, I know that reds and oranges and stuff are a very hard one to get set, and I have to make sure that when I wash this, obviously I'm not washing it with anything else. So yeah.
But I wanted to wear hand knits because I was going to the physio, and I always like wearing my hand knits when I go to the physio because she often comments. So I'm like, I'll bloody put these on.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What have you finished?
Okay.
Finished objects.
Okay. So I finished. I think I was working on these last time.
Yeah.
So I will put them on.
Bum bum bum.
Don't worry. It's not you're not having to see me naked. Here we go.
Yay!
So I finished.
They look great.
You're going to ask me what they're called and...
Well, I remember what they're made out of.
Yeah.
What are they made out of?
So they're made out of Spin Cycle Dream State.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Which is just gorgeous. And the pattern... I need to look. I've got it written down. But yeah, they're lovely, and I really like how they're two different colours. I feel I sometimes like to imagine being someone else, and I feel like a Oxford student who's a little bit bohemian, and this is who I am when I wear these.
Yeah, I can see that.
So called Catalina.
Wow.
So that's who I am when I wear these. I'm not suing Invercargill. Yeah, I really like them.
They look so good.
And mitts are because I don't find it cold enough to wear a full glove in Invercargill. And these are great, and because you can wear them at work. At your computer. Tippy typing.
Aye.
Tippy typing. I can't remember what the pattern. I'll have to because I'm a bad podcaster.
It's okay. We will put it down below.
Yes.
In the description notes.
I've actually got my phone, so I could even look in a minute.
You may hopefully have already seen a few clips. What are they called? Like lead-in clips, I guess. We're just changing things up a wee bit.
Oh, here we go. They're called the Temperate mitts.
Temperate.
Temperate mitts by Melissa Thompson.
Cool.
Thanks, Melissa.
Sweet
fibre.
That didn't take you long, eh?
No, they were dead quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would make them again.
Cool.
And really like doing the cable. Yeah, very nice. Interesting though, we know that we don't really care, but when I was comparing them the other day, I was like, oh, they're not quite equal.
I'm the same with the mitts that I just finished. But we just don't look.
If
it doesn't feel any different, then you're all good.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's all. Oh, no.
Whoa.
I decided to get on the spinning wheel horse.
Nice.
Because there's been a lot of chatter about the spinning because of Tour de Fleece.
Yeah.
Tour de Fleece. So I started spinning for a bit as well. So I've got a couple of... I'm still learning, so I'm still not brilliant. But so I've got a couple of skeins that I've finished.
Yay! They are great, Sue. Do you remember what the fibre...
Well, to be honest, I think this is from... Is it
the Ashfords?
And it's just some... it wasn't merino, it was...
Go right up.
Something else.
Look at this. Where is it? There. Beautiful. That's your first one, yes? No.
Not my first ever, no.
Right, okay.
But this is just my new and improved.
Yeah.
And you gave me this.
And this is Fibre Artemis.
Yeah.
Really Mandy Hook. Yeah, she's in Christchurch. I love her stuff.
So 60 grams. I've still got a bit more to apply. I've got a few skeins, but this is me being better.
These make great in a woven project.
Yeah. I thought I might maybe try and make something with knit something with this. I don't know. But I was very happy. I've definitely got better.
Awesome.
Still a bit.
No, it's great. Yeah. It's great. Yeah.
So yes, I finished those.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's me.
That's you. I don't have. Okay. I don't have a lot of knitting finished objects, but the ones I do have, I'm really happy with. So these are the socks that I've been working on. They're the Lagatha sock. And I've forgotten. I didn't write down who makes the Lagatha socks, but that's okay. I'll pop it in the description box. And the yarn is Easy Wash Socks, and it's an alpaca.
Oh yeah.
Alpaca. I really love them. They're delicious. So, yay, done.
Nice on
I've been doing a lot of spinning too. I've gotten on that bandwagon. So I think last time I had started spinning up this fibre, and now I've completed it. So this is Tria fata, and I think it's merino. And so yeah, that's all done. That was beautiful and lovely.
I'm not a purple fan, but I like how it's looking.
Yeah. So I always just chain ply, but when I was spinning this, chain plying it up, I thought, I wish that I had done something different with that. And then I got that lovely braid from Handmaiden, their fibre club, monthly fibre club. And so I was saying how I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew I wanted to spin it up differently to just chain ply. And then our lovely friend Leslie, who watches our podcast, she said to me, "Oh, I know you just said that you wanted to change it up," and she gave me a couple of recommendations of YouTube channels to do with fractal spinning, and so I watched them, and then I did it, and I'm really, really happy with how this turned out.
So gorgeous.
I wanted lots of that barber poling going on, and it did. And so fractal spinning, for those who don't know, you split. How does it go? How do you do it? You split your skein in half, and then you spin one just normally, just in that half, one half, and then in the other half, how does that go again? Oh, you split that up into 4.
Oh.
And then so that the colour breaks in the half that you're splitting up are smaller.
Oh.
So then when you apply them together, you get a lot more constant change, basically, and a lot more of that barber poling. So, and yeah, the colours are mixed up really well. I think you can even split it up even more if you wanted to do like a 3-ply. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. And
so was I.
Yeah, Sue was too, and so I gifted it to Sue.
Yay!
So there you go. You can have that.
You didn't really feel it was your colour.
I didn't really. No, like it's not.
I didn't wrestle it off her.
She did. She totally did. She stole it. Nah, I just didn't. I didn't vibe with the colours for me, but I did. I do love the colours, and it was so much fun making it. But I know that you really enjoy those colours a bit more.
Yeah, I love it.
So then I decided I really wanted to spin up some of my other stuff that I've got, and I got onto the Tour de Fleece buzz as well, and I want to make a jersey amount.
So much.
So I have done
Whoa.
this much of just
whoa.
This is Muriels sheep, who comes from about, I don't know, a couple of K up around the corner. And I have these 3, these are fully plied and they're just resting on the bobbins. And so with this, I tried to change it up again, get out of my usual rut. And so I'm doing an actual 3-ply.
Wow. They look great.
It just creates more of a rounded yarn. And I'm trying for at least an 8-ply, if not a little bit more. Yeah, because I'm not quite sure of the jersey that I want to make yet, but I don't want to be knitting a 4-ply. And I'm going to dye it, but I'm just not sure what colour I'm going to dye it either. So we shall see. I want to get a full amount first before I start dyeing it. Yeah. So that's my finished objects. Yeah, lots of spinning, not so much knitting, but that's okay. Lots of crafting.
Yeah, cool. So I've got back onto my monogamous knit. So I'm back on the jersey.
Back on the jersey.
And
it looks so good.
Doing pretty well. So I've finished the body. So
it's gorgeous.
So and it fits well. I tried it on, so that's really good. And now I'm on the sleeve, which is a bit of a bitch, but that's okay. So just and it's quite a baggy sleeve. So this is I used wool from Maniototo, but she's no longer in production. Boo hiss. But this is
it's so yummy.
Bear with. It's the no, it's not. It's the Robina.
Who's the
Robina sweater by?
Is it Petite Knits?
No, Ventzel. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Well, this isn't. I was maybe overseas.
From overseas.
Overseas. It's going to be bloody warm.
Yeah, it's very thick, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the colour work, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm making it, I'll get it done. We're going back to the UK for Christmas, so that'll be
perfect for it.
That'll be absolutely ideal for those winter nights in Scotland. So I really just want to get it finished.
You're so close.
Not far.
You've
not
got
far.
this.
Yeah.
Because
I nearly had a mare though, because I actually used. So I had wool for a different project. I tend to do this, buy a sweater a lot. I'm definitely going to do this, and then I don't.
I do that.
We all do that, don't we?
Yeah.
And so I didn't really do a lot of knitting maths to work out if I had enough yarn for this jumper. That I'll be fine. And then I was doing the sleeve, going, oh, I've only got like this much yellow. Anyway, I thought, hang on a minute. So I went and looked in my stash and was like, it's okay, I found another ball caked up.
Because Hannah won't be.
No, I mentioned to Hannah and she's like, maybe,
that is it.
maybe a short jumper, sleeve jumper. Like, okay. So,
a vest.
So like 11:00 at night, I literally went and hunted in my craft room, going like, and I came to bed, going,
goodness.
I found another ball of yarn. Jim's like, good
for you.
So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. So
God, that was stressful. That's stressful time.
Yeah, so I'll be fine. I've got a full cake. So
yay, that's good.
Should be fine.
Well, I am still spinning. I've got bumps and bumps of this brown, so I'll be spinning that as well. But knitting wise, I am, I can't not have.
Oh no, you're not.
I am. Who would have thought? But you just when you've got to have handbag knitting.
Yeah, see, I don't have any.
I've got to have handbag knitting. So it's usually socks because they're nice and easy and they fit in the handbag.
They're lovely, aren't they?
So this is the yarn that I got from the Gore Fibre Fest.
I love those
45.
white flecks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is this by?
Not All New is the dye.
Feels nice.
It's Nana's Garden Collection. I like that. So it was a sock set that she had dyed up. Yeah. I love it.
I really love it.
Yeah. So just past the cuff on the second one, but
nice.
that's what I've got when I'm waiting.
What yarn is that?
Just merino nylon.
It doesn't feel.
Like a sock blend.
Yeah, it feels a bit stiffer.
It does. I don't know where it's from, but it's 80-20 merino nylon.
Oh.
Yeah, 80-20. That's it. That's all my...
Nice.
Yeah. Acquisitions.
I bought...
Can I just ask, is this an acquisition?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to show it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't sure if you had it for ages or not. Anyway, sorry. We'll get to...
because my knitting was getting bigger, I decided I needed another bag because obviously I didn't have enough bags. And I had a voucher, and so I decided I would spend my voucher.
It is so cute.
So I bought a really cute bag.
So cute. Where did you get it from?
So I got this from Get Flocked in Christchurch.
Love it.
Online. Yeah, it's just cute. It's got little cats having I think they're coffees, but I'll say they're teas.
I think so.
And they're
a little
sleeping. They're sleeping and farting. And I was like, that's so cute. So I got that. And then I also bought a darning mushroom, but I don't have it here because I haven't ever darned. And everyone's talking about mushrooms and eggs and things. So I bought them, but I forgot to bring it. So I bought a darning mushroom. I then bought just some little, let me see.
Cute.
Little handmade leather labels, very cute. Because I had a certain amount I could spend. It wasn't from that shop, it was just a Prezi card I had. I decided I wanted to spend it on myself.
I mean, yes.
And then I got this really cute thing.
That
Now,
is so
10
cute.
points if you know what it is. I'll hold it like that so you can see it. Oh no, that's maybe a bit crap. Can you see?
I don't know.
yeah, there we go.
I have no idea.
So this is it's a cable needle in the shape of a cat.
It is so cool.
It's like, and it's just convenient and it's not bloody straight. Because I can cable without a cable needle, but I found doing these, that was tricky.
Right.
It was just a bit fiddly. It's easier and chunky in it, I found. So I thought this would be, I didn't have this for this, but this would have been so cute.
It looks like you could almost use it as a shawl pin or something
Yeah.
too. Like, or something.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love it.
They had different shapes, but
Yay.
cute. So, yeah, and then because I get a little bit obsessed, I went through a couple of obsessed weeks. I'm less obsessed now, but...
It's so funny how that happens, eh?
So I decided, oh my God, I'm going to be a brilliant spinner, so I'm going to need to buy all the things.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
So got on
God, I love that.
Got on Handmaiden's website. Hello to you, Amy. Sorry, I was like, oh, that sounds like I don't know who you are. I've never met you though. Would like to meet you.
I've met her. I'm like so famous.
And you're communicating with her. What else? Not jealous. I'll get my own back. Anyway, so bought some lovely fibre from her. So I haven't gone into the fibre club because I don't think I would spin fast enough at the moment.
Oh, no, you don't need to. You just stash it.
I know, but
oh my God, that's beautiful.
But I really love it.
It is so beautiful.
It's
God, how did she get it that bright?
And I got it sent to work, and because it's cheaper for me because not because we're in a rural delivery area and it's more expensive. And where nobody apart from I've got somebody into knitting at work, so I need to talk about that. But people are all really excited with this, all the colours and stuff, and I'm like getting lots of reaction, and so they all like it when I get packages like, oh, Sue's got yarn, so it's kind of cute.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and then and then I got this.
This is my favourite.
This is like
I want it so bad.
Yum yum yum.
Oh my God, that's so gorgeous.
Yum yum yum. Like look at this. Like I could just like hello everybody.
I mean it's my God, it actually works.
That's fine. I'll just go to the shops.
That's really gorgeous.
I'll just go to the shops. Yeah, like look at this. This is amazing.
I love it.
It's just so I want to be in it. So yeah. So
and what is this? I think isn't this different?
Yeah, it is different.
It's Cormo.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think that's it's what they call just American wool. Not just American wool, but I love how she puts braid undoes from this end. Yeah. So you don't even have to think. You can just go pull. Yeah. So I love this one so much.
Yeah, it's so gorgeous. I love the tones.
Yeah.
So that is what I've bought.
That is your acquisition.
That is my acquisition.
Wow, this feels like it's just a total handmaiden.
I know, bloody hell. Come on, sponsor us.
If you want to sponsor us, yes, please. So all I have to show this month is I am in the Fibre Club, in the Handmaiden Fibre Club, so you pay $25 plus postage a month, and then she sends you out a surprise. And here's this month's one. Now, what is this made out of? Corridale, 100% Corridale. Nice. And we also got these cool little cards, so you can, so you can put, all the details about what you've spun on there and tie it off. So if you're going to stash it for a while, which is a great idea because
that's a good idea.
I have quite a bit of hand spun that I'm like, can't remember what that was, can't remember what I did with it. So it's great for. Just keeping tabs of things. Now,
what does this conjure up in your mind? I have an image. Do you have an image?
Not really.
I have two images.
What is your images?
So, pansies.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
It just feels very pansy-y. And my next one is like a little buzzy bee kind of getting in amongst the flowers, and they get really stuck in. Pretty. That's my impression of a bee.
I think I'm going to spin this fractal again.
I like that. I'm not a purple fan. If anybody wants to buy me yarn, don't buy me purple. But
I love purple.
I know. That's what makes it a good mix, though.
That's right.
You don't like everything.
Just
don't mind some purple. I just don't like...
that purple.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah. I wouldn't call this purple. That's pink
violet.
to me.
I've called that pink. I'd call that violet. No, mauve.
Mauve.
I had some pens at school and I called them mauve. I think everyone thought I was weird.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Good memory.
Right. Moving right along. Gosh, I feel like we're going fast. Are we? Not really. Okay, that's okay. I think we've gotten down to this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll definitely need my phone for this. Okay.
All right.
Are we ready? Reading corner, reading corner, reading corner. What have you been reading, Vanessa?
Well, staying true to my year of reading all of the things.
There's a lot of doorstops there.
There is.
Hell.
I have finished the Court of Thorns and Roses series. Well, I think there's still more to come out, but anyway, I'm up to date. So I finished A Court of Silver Flames. I did it. I finished it. I am invested in the characters, but that one in particular did my head in because one of the characters is very angsty, and it's just like, oh, come on, love. Just come on. Anyway, but it's done. It's great. Then what else did I do? I listened to Fourth Wing, which is a book by Rebecca Yarros. And I really enjoyed that. It's not fairy smart. It's dragon smart. Although the dragons don't get it on, the humans do. But there's dragons.
Quite tricky, wouldn't it, for a dragon?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Angles, I think.
I guess they do get it on. But anyway, it's set in a universe where there are dragons and griffins and things like that, and we follow what's her name, Violet Soaringale along, and she is in this academy for dragon riders. They teach you how to be a dragon rider, and it's really brutal, and there's lots and lots of death and blood, and it's a lot darker than the Court of Thorn and Roses books, and I actually enjoy it a lot more because I think the characters are a little bit more. It's still kind of young adult-ish, but there's a lot of smart, so it's not really appropriate for that, but the characters are quite young and that sort of thing. But I love it because there's lots and lots of like fighting and like women training and like getting really fit and hard, and it's actually it's half the reason why it's made me go, oh, that's right, I quite enjoy working out and stuff. Sue does a workout class local to us, and she's been doing it for how many years now?
Coming up 2 years. Yeah. Boot camp,
yeah. And so she's always telling me.
Wait, that's
advertise there.
Advertise them.
Bombshells and Otara. So Sue's been doing that and telling us all about it at times, and then reading these books has made me go, oh, come on, I should be doing that sort of stuff. Anyway, so I started about 3 weeks ago, and I'm really enjoying it, and that's what I think about when I'm working out. I'm thinking about like getting fit so I can ride that dragon.
She mentioned to you this morning and saying how much you're enjoying it. I'm like going, and I was like,
I don't like look like I'm enjoying it.
She was saying how like she could tell this morning. She thought this morning you looked like that you were quite pleased with some of the like how well you were doing compared to some of the girls who were like the wheels were falling off and like yours weren't.
It's just so awesome to feel your own growth, and like even in the 3 weeks, like. I could do sit-ups for a bit longer this morning than what I could when I first started, and I could do them without having to, throw my arms up for momentum, and I just love that stuff. So challenging myself.
Good on you.
Anyway, so that's what I've read. Oh, and I also listened to. Oh, I love this book so much. The Maid by Nita Prose.
Oh, yeah.
And so I listened to the 2 books that I listened to on the Libby app. And so that had just sort of popped up. So, I'll go and listen to that. And it was such a surprise. I didn't know anything about it. Listened to it, loved it. So you follow along this maid in I think they're in New York, a hotel, and it's a bit of a whodunit. There's a murder that happens, and so you follow along Molly the maid as she figures it all out. It's such a good book. Totally recommend. So those are the things that I've finished, and what I am reading. Because I loved the Fourth Wing that much, I went and bought the second book, Iron Flame. So yeah, that's been really cool. I'm still reading. This is kind of like when I haven't got anything else to read, I read this book. A Breath of Snow and Ashes. I don't know why. It does take me a bit longer. Like, I know you were saying last time about big books. Well, they're about the same size, but this one, it's just easy going because it's not terribly hard on the brain. But this one is a bit more chunky because it's such a big world and so many people to remember. And I've just started listening to Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, which is in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. It's the second book in that. So,
nice.
And I've just there's a couple more books. Sorry.
That's all right. I haven't got anything. I haven't got podcasts. So.
Well, another book that I read this month is this book, which is Matariki by Rangi Matamua. And so, for those of you who don't know, who aren't in New Zealand, Matariki is like a midwinter celebration that is traditional Māori. It's where the cluster of stars that are not well known as the Pleiades cluster. So they're in view for about 11 months of the year, and then they dip away and you can't see them sort of around mid-May. And then around, is it mid-June or, when was it? Yeah, late June. Anyway, so around June, they pop back up again. And so when was it that we got the holiday?
End of June.
No, it's only just become
2 years ago.
Yeah. So New Zealand got a public holiday. It got acknowledged.
3 years ago, was it?
Yeah,
last year and this year. Oh, maybe a year before. Probably 3 years we've had it now.
Which is really cool.
Yeah,
so,
massive.
Yeah, and there's been a huge resurgence and like lots and lots of information and all over the country, people celebrating in different ways. It's a time for remembering those that have passed within the last year. It's a time for getting together and celebrating each other and just enjoying, and looking forward to the future as well, and setting intentions and things like that. So this book's a really good one. This guy, he's a doctor even. I think he's done his PhD on this kind of stuff. So it's really, really a good place to start from, because of course a lot of us are still learning the meanings behind everything and all that kind of thing. So that's really cool. And then I'm just also halfway through this book. So this one is Te Awa Atua, and it is by Ngāhuia Murphy. And I'm really in love with this. This is about pre-colonial menstrual practices in Māori. Yeah, so that might be a bit of a...
That would be completely up your street.
I work in women's health. So, I absolutely love this. It's got... I'm only halfway through. It's quite chunky. Like, it's quite... it's not too hard to get through, but it's just thought-provoking, and, you need to sit with things for a while and, really think it over. So I'm really enjoying that. And then I know, it's my year of reading. So I was at the bookshop the other day and I got completely sucked in. And I know I could just go to the library, but sometimes when you go to the library, the books aren't there that you want. So I do sometimes do a bit of a shop up.
Don't have to justify that.
I know. No, with you, do it.
Not with me. Bloody hell.
So I had... Okay, so after reading The Maid, I loved it so much. And then I found out that there's a second book to the series, The Mystery Guest. Cool. So I bought that to enjoy. And then I was watching one of Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful, or This Little Wonderful Life. And she was talking through a few books, and she talked about this one, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I saw it in the bookshop. So I thought, I'll grab that too. And she had great things to say about it, and then all the comments about how much it was, how great it was too. So I was like, well, I'm going to grab that and put it into the we'll read soon pile. So that's my reading.
Cool.
Right.
Well, my reading's just been a bit rubbish, but not very inspiring compared to Vanessa.
That's okay.
But I've been podcasting. I've been listening to a lot of some very cool podcasts, so I'll just talk about those really.
Yeah.
So I've been using the BBC Sounds app. So it's a big cross section One is called The Missing Crypto Queen. And they're all BBC ones. And that is around cryptocurrency. So it's around this lady who was behind a new cryptocurrency based in, I want to say Bulgaria, but that might be wrong. And she disappeared.
How long ago?
Oh, in the last 7 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it ended up being I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. But
something that starts with you.
Maybe. Anyway, it's quite good. It's investigative and a twist. And so, yeah, true story. So it's just kind of what's happening around that. Then listen to Burn Wild, which was these are all quite interesting. Which is around eco-terrorism.
Okay.
So around some eco-terrorists or activists who were put on the terrorist list in America, and so they're questioning about whether what they did was should have been classed as terrorism, and found some of them. So this happened like more pre like 9/11 and what have you. So really quite interesting, and also listening like about people's passions and what drives them to want to like kind of protest in that way, and kind of and hearing two sides of the story, like, well, we're not hurting people, so we haven't damaged anything, but then you may have damaged people's livelihoods and things like that. So that was really interesting. Then listening to Obscene, which was around the Dublin scandal about a murder in the 1980s, and who ended up harbouring in I can't remember the exact title, but somebody high up in the government, and it was all a bit confusing that like somebody in the government was letting this murderer just stay at his house. So this he's never been able, I think the guy died only a few years ago, but he was never allowed to explain like the reason behind the murders or anything, and the trial only lasted 7 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And so they didn't go into anything, so it's all a bit like hush-hush, so that was really quite good. And then the one I've just nearly finished is called Lost at Sea, all very different. And this is around an observer on fishing vessels. So an observer is like someone who is checking that about the fish that's been brought in, checking that like what species and quotas and pollution, and so and reporting back. But often they can be quite vulnerable because they don't actually work for the fishing company. And so this is particularly one guy who actually went missing, and I'm not sure what happened to him, but this apparently is not uncommon.
Oh, dodgy.
Yeah. So that's been really quite interesting as well. So and I kind of, because I'm a sucker for like, listen to this podcast, and I just like a good kind of investigative kind of, and really, I think good journalism. So I really enjoyed those. So good to binge, and I love a podcast. So so they've been my.
You might really enjoy the Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Yeah, right. Because it's a whodunit, and it's in the style of a podcast. Or she's making a. It's a good one. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's it. Really.
That's
all.
That was quick. Well, was it?
Well, it's not really. It's my usual time.
No, all right. Yeah. Well, that was cool. I just remembered that speaking of matariki, Sue and I and my fam went to the Matariki Lights Festival, and so I took some footage there, I could tap that in. I think I was going to put that as a separate thing, but we didn't, so I could. Do you think tack it on now, or maybe I could put it still as a separate thing?
I can tap it on.
Yeah, All right.
So
Might be an extra long.
We're just having a podcast meeting.
Yeah, podcast hooey. Mid podcast. Great.
And we're gonna. Do you want to talk about the gore thing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I think it's the 12th of October. Gore Spinners and Weavers, the Gore branch of the Creative Fibre Guild, Club, whatever that is, organisation, are having an open day over in Gore, and so we are totally going to be there. Super excited about that. There's going to be, I think, workshops, and I'm there for the traders. I can't wait. And there's going to be us. We're going to do a little talk. Well, actually, it's probably going to be more Sue, and I'll just be standing next to her. I'm quite shy. I really hate public speaking. I don't mind talking one-on-one or in little groups, but when it comes to people looking at me, when there's lots of people, that just makes me want to vomit. But we're going to be there, and they've asked us to talk. I don't know what we're going to talk about.
No.
It'll be Sue talking about whatever she wants.
We'll work it out closer this time. Might be my life story.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe a therapy session. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, so that would be really great to see any.
Yeah, if you're in the area and you have...
I think it's a $5 donation.
Is it? I can't even know. I don't know. I just
so.
think it's going to be an awesome weekend. We're going to...
We'll link the details in the description.
Mm.
Yeah, and we'll mention it again.
Yeah, we've got a couple before, haven't we?
Yeah.
We might even, I don't know how it's going to go, but we could try and do a little bit of a podcast from there.
Yeah.
Or, and like do some footage of the stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that's us, I reckon.
All right. Okay. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. It's Friday today, and hopefully we'll try and get this up before the end of the weekend. So, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. Lovely to see you.
Bye.
Bye.